So 3 games in the Premier League season remain for us. Fulham away to kick off today's episode. Liverpool always also play Fulham away. Then we will play Tottenham Hotspur away. The final game of the season will be against West Ham United at home. Both on 35 points, us and Liverpool. We sit 2 points behind on 76 points. They're top on 78. It is going to go all the way down, I do believe, till the final game of the season. But Liverpool have to play Aston Villa away today. And could we see Liverpool slip up against 7th place Aston Villa? I hope so. I really do. Then Fulham against Liverpool away. And then Liverpool in the final game of the season play Wolves at home. I'm expecting 6 points there from Liverpool. Easy. We just need them to drop 1. And we need to get 9 points from the rest. Spurs look like they're going to get Champions League football, as do Manchester United. But Newcastle, Chelsea still sniffing around. Then it's Villa and Arsenal. Terrible season for Arsenal. Working all the way down to obviously a relegated Ipswich, a relegated Wolves, who Liverpool play in the final game of the season, maybe could surprise them. No pressure on Wolves. And Southampton, Everton, Bournemouth, Leicester, West Ham United, all in a relegation battle to decide which side, alongside Wolves and Ipswich, go down. Big Premier League action today. 2 games where we've got to get 6 points. This is the Fulham side. They're a little bit inconsistent. They've drawn 2, lost 2 and won 1 in their last 5 as they sit in 9th place in the Premier League table. There's some real impact substitution on the bench. Rodrigo Muniz has won, Raul Jimenez as well, and also Adama Traore. But today they start with Tammy Abraham up top. Iwobi on the right and Chucky on the left. It is Smith Rowe in behind with McTominay and Brazilian midfielder Andre in that midfield too. Castagna, captain Kjaer, Diop and Robinson, the back four. Robinson, a very good player. Bernd Leno is the goalkeeper. City away from home in London to face Wolves in what could be a crucial game in the title race. Any loss now and the title is over. Tied legs in the side does enforce change in the team. We're going to start with Edison in goal. It is Walker, Stones, Diaz and Joško Vardiol, the back four. Rodri, Kovacic and Phil Foden in the midfield three. No Bruno Guimaraes, who's a little bit tired. It's Graves on the left, Savinho on the right and Ivan Toney through the middle. We've got Doku, Bob McAtee, Bernardo Silva, Nathan Ake, Rico Lewis and Stefan Ortega on the City bench. Away at Fulham in a big title race clash for Manchester City. Fulham in 9th place. I don't think they're playing for particularly anything. I didn't quite check in the league table. But they are maybe looking towards getting towards Europa League perhaps. But I think they're a bit of a way off from the other teams. Craven Cottage here as the two sides come out. Manchester City, no. 3 points. Anything less than 3 points today could mean the title race is over. And we need Aston Villa to do us a big favour. If they beat Liverpool, we go top. So Manchester City at Craven Cottage against Fulham. Title on line. Liverpool fans will be watching this one. It's an early kickoff. Liverpool will want to see if Fulham get anything here today. Chervy into the box, away from Stones. Chervy again with the touches. Edison save at the near post. First shot falls Fulham's way. Run for City. Turned by Phil Foden. And he plays Savinho. Foot race with Anthony Robinson. Away is Savinho. Back inside Savinho. Quick one in. There is Ivan Toney. He does get something on it, but he didn't direct it goal. He tried to take a touch, it felt like. Walker struggling here. I'm worried if Adama Traore if someone comes on. Chervy. Walker fouls him. Back to Andre. Andre! Deflected behind by Ruben Diaz. Marco Silva's side nearly take the lead. Corner ball. City struggling already here, this one. Header. Falls to Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham blocked away off the post. Edison dives at it. Somehow City out behind here. Foden, a late one on him by Emil Smith Rowe. Behind for a throw-in. But Fulham hit the post as well. And City living dangerously here. Deflected onto the post. Into Kovacic. Nice ball. Kovacic good touches. Kovacic. And a tackle by Simon Kjaer. And Walker out position. It's Tammy Abraham against John Stones. Tammy Abraham beats Stones to it, who fouls him. And Abraham's in here. And it's Tammy Abraham one-on-one with Edison. And what a block by Ruben Diaz behind for a corner. Well, Captain Diaz has made some big blocks today, and that's just another one. Ball in. Taken down by Vardiol in his own box. Tackle by Diop. Stones blocks it away. City look really shaky today. Kovacic intercepts it. Foden and giving away again to Chervy. Chervy here, running at City. Nice feet by Argentinian. Past Stones. Pulled it back here to Edison to save. From Brazilian Andre. Against Diop as well. Savinho beats Diop. Savinho. Savinho in. Ivan Toney there. Kjaer away. But Tommy against Kovacic, who wins that. Walker. Rodri. Savinho. Spins Robinson, Savinho. Savinho, good play. On to Ivan Toney, and City have the lead here at Craven Cottage. Against the run of play. Ivan Toney scores again for Manchester City. A 1-0 lead over Fulham. And some might say undeserved. Some might say undeserved. Fulham had so many chances. But Savinho pulls it back. Ivan Toney is there. And it's a near post finish into that top corner. Brilliant finish from Ivan Toney. Marco Silva very frustrated after his side has dominated this one. Toney scores a game. Fulham 0, Manchester City 1, and that is certainly against the run of play. Walker crosses one in. Grealish away by Castagna. Foden against the midfielders. Never going to win that one, Foden. That is half time. City going 1-0 per half time. Undeservedly so, but Ivan Toney, 1 shot, 1 goal, and City have the lead here. Oh, this is such a bad ball when Walker's there, meant for him. Robinson brings it forward, passes it wide into the channel towards Tammy Abraham. Tammy on the turn. Chervy. Stones, what a challenge by John Stones there on Chervy. Gives him one back for that late one on Phil Foden. What a brilliant challenge. Absolutely brilliant. Tammy Abraham goes and wins it back. Great challenge on Grealish. He's picked up a bit of knock with that one. In trouble again. Castagna, the fullback's through. Diaz with him. Diaz wins it and lost it. Castagna past Vardiol. Tammy Abraham! Fulham equalised and it's deserved. Crap defending in that particular moment there by City. But it deserved from Fulham. We've been so bad today. Castagna into Abraham. Goal. Vardiol and Diaz. I mean, Diaz makes the tackle and gives it back. Level at 1-1. And that is exactly what Fulham deserve, if not more. Rico Lewis. Robinson beats him. Robinson still going here. Great play from the fullback. Chervy through. Chance for Emil Smith Rowe! Sneaks it through the legs of Edison. And Fulham have a 2-1 lead. He should not get beat there, Edison, but he does do. What a finish from Emil Smith Rowe. Through the legs of Edison. And Fulham lead by 2-1. Going to Phil Foden. McTominay nicks it. Heads have gone. Kovacic could win back. Ivan Toney. Vardy the ball behind towards Jeremy Doku. And off goes Doku. Come on, Doku. Doku for City. Doku. Doku. Doku for City. 2-2. Come on. Jeremy Doku on the counter. And Jeremy Doku scores. Great pace from Doku on that left-hand side. 2 shots, 2 goals for City today. Now we've got to push for that winner. Good finish by Doku. It's saying Toney off Bob on. I don't think so. Ivan Toney needs 1 chance and he'll score. That's what he's got in his locker. Brilliant by Jeremy Doku. 2-2. Come on, City. A bad performance in the title race doesn't matter. Doku. Can't win it back. Castagna away from Doku. Castagna pulls it back. Iwobi. Tammy Abraham. Heavy touch. Stones out there to win it. Can't do. Through towards Smith Rowe. What a turn by Smith Rowe. What a goal by Smith Rowe. What an unbelievable goal by Smith Rowe. And that is the title race dead and buried, isn't it, for Manchester City? What an unbelievable goal by Emil Smith Rowe. The turn here. Incredible. The touch past Edison. And then the finish. And it's a worthy goal to end City's title race. And 5 in a row. Looks like it's going to be just 1 too many for Manchester City. Wide to Jeremy Doku. Can City rescue a single point here? Doku for City. Doku away from Castagna. Doku keeps it. Doku in. Far post with Savinho. It doesn't find him. And that is full time. Fulham 3, Manchester City 2. And when you lose a game in the title race with 3 games remaining, you know how it feels. We're in the Champions League final, we're in the FA Cup final, but I think we're out of what could have been the Premier League final on the final day. Emil Smith Rowe with an absolutely world-class performance there for Fulham. And Fulham deserved winners. And going to that Spurs game next, we're just going to hope that Aston Villa have beaten Spurs. Aston Villa have beaten Liverpool, but it's too late. I'm lost for words. What a mistake that is. What a slip. Well, the Premier League champions for 4 seasons in a row. It looks like 5 seasons in a row is 1 too many, and it would have been an unbelievable achievement. Liverpool beat Aston Villa by 2-0 later on in the day. The pressure didn't get to them. They sit top of the table on 81 points. We sit second on the table on 76. Spurs in third on 70. We're 5 points off, aren't we? We're 5 points off. With 2 games to go, 6 points to play for. Liverpool have to lose a game now. And I just don't see it happening. Unless Fulham do the business against Liverpool as well and beat Liverpool, I don't think so. We've got Spurs, then they play Wolves. That's it. That's the title over, I think, there, unfortunately. Well, Scarappo here, one of our players out on loan in Claudio Echeverri. He's got 6 appearances so far for Brighton in the Premier League with 2 goals and 2 assists. And while on loan, he shows promising technical ability and vision, which we knew he had already. He's gradually adapting to the Premier League's physicality with improvements in resilience and defensive work, making him a developing prospect for future impact. And that is a key part of this scout report, future impact. They don't believe Claudio Echeverri is going to be able to make an impact next season. He still needs time to develop as a footballer to the physicality of the Premier League and to the physicality of this style of football here in England. So it does mean maybe another loan, maybe a loan back to Brighton next season before he's ready to play first team football for Man City. Our next test today is more Premier League action against Tottenham Hotspur. Winning it today for them will put them in 3 points of us and finish. They could finish second in the Premier League table. It is possible for Spurs to finish second if we were to lose today and to West Ham United. West Ham still in that relegation battle, it seems, and they are still there alongside Leicester, Bournemouth and Everton. Southampton still the one on 37 points. It looks tight down there. It really does. We've got to go to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where we've only won once in our club's history at that new ground, and beat them. And we've got to hope that Liverpool drop points against Fulham away from home, just like we did. But I do not see that happening personally. Then the title race will go down to the final day, but I don't think it's going that way. You've got to remember this Manchester City side have missed Kevin De Bruyne for the full season. Erling Haaland has missed most of the season as well. We've missed 2 of our key players, and that has played a big part in Manchester City's season. We've still got to the Champions League final. We've still got to the FA Cup final with those injuries. We've still got the Community Shield already in the bag. We've still got the FIFA Club World Cup coming at the end of the season. There's still lots to play for. We can't be too disheartened by the Premier League and not winning it 5 years in a row. This is Ange Postecoglou's Spurs side. They've been a bit of bad form themselves, actually. 2 losses, 2 wins and 1 draw, the third place side. They've been a little bit out of form. Solanke, captain Son and Kulusevski is the front 3. Madison, Bissouma and Bentancur the midfield 3. It's then Spence, Romero, Van der Ven and Udogie the back 4 with Vicario in goal. Pedro Porro surprisingly on the bench with Timo Werner, Johnson, Davies, Forster, Bonny and Donnelly. No Chiesa, who unsurprisingly is out injured. Well, no Foden or Doku today, despite a few appearances, are very tired. An unhappy Nathan Ake is in the back line with Akanji and Rico Lewis and Joško Vardiol. Captain Rodri in that holding midfield role today with Guimaraes. And James McAtee gets a nod to start here from Pep Guardiola. Big faith showing McAtee. Bernardo on the right, Bob on the left. It's Ivan Toney through the middle. Grealish, Savinho, Doku, Diaz, Stones, Walker and Ortega on the City bench. So here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Manchester City take on Spurs, which we thought could be a title decider. It possibly and probably won't be now after that defeat to Fulham. But for Spurs, this could be their chance to perhaps finish second in the Premier League table. If they were to beat us today, we to lose our final game and they to win their final game as well. 6 points separate us between them. Guimaraes back in the side. City against Tottenham. Manchester City versus Spurs here at the London Stadium. Bad record here, only 1 win in the last few years, in our history, in fact, at this ground. Poor from Bernardo, poor pass from Rico as well. Here's Heung-min Son, bursting away. Akanji stood in quicksand. Heung-min Son. Son at the near post and a good save from Edison. Son tried to rifle it into that near post. Edison makes the save. Bob on one side and Bernardo on the other is not creating much. And here's Heung-min Son again. And Son again! A good save by Edison. And behind for a corner, very good save from Eddie. 1-on-1 there. The pace at the back line is something we've struggled with this season. And it's something I want to address next season. Madison. Won by Vardiel, gives it back. Son. Past Bob. Heung-min Son, a good save by Edison again. He's having a good game in goal for City, thankfully. Nathan Ake away onto Bernardo Silva. Down to Rodri. Oh my God, I didn't pass it there. Solanke. Past Ake. Goal. Well, that goal comes from EA Sports. Rodri passes it here to Guimaraes. For some reason, EA Sports say, no, why pass it to him? We'll pass it to the McAtee who's marked. And then we go and concede. Thank you, game, for conceding that goal. Well done, Solanke. Gifted a goal there. From a pass I didn't make. Rico Lewis against Solanke. Bursts away from him. Good play by Rico. Guimaraes, Vardiol. Vardiol to the far post. Bernardo Silva on the volley. What a chance. What a miss by Bernardo. The doggy. Rico Lewis can't stop that one. Ake's got to beat there. Solanke too, which he doesn't do. Solanke on a challenge by Akanji. Nathan Ake just left it. Half-time change for Manchester City. Bernardo Silva goes central. It's James McAtee who's sacrificed. And it's Savinho on this right-hand side. Hopefully give a doggy a bit of a hard time. Straight away he's beat him. And that's what we've been missing. And here's Savinho for City. Against Van de Ven. He's passed him as well. Savinho brilliant. On to Ivan Toney. Van de Ven just recovers. But straight away, minute 47, Savinho creates something for City. Rico Lewis. Great play by Vardiol. Guimaraes. Here is Oscar Bob for City. Oscar Bob, Manchester City. Come on, Bob. 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 Bob for City. Saved by Vicario. There is Akanji once again. Diaz, Bernardo Silva. Rico Lewis. Savinho. Back to Rico. Through to Ivan Toney. Good play by Toney. Toney here. Ivan Toney. Saved by Vicario. He side foots it. He should have absolutely leathered it in the back of the net. Jed Spence off corner ball. City pushing. Akanji down towards Toney. A flicked header. Nothing in it. Rico against Som. Diaz back down. There is Manu Akanji again. Why are we stopping the game? Why is there a Spurs free kick? Why? No one understands why. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Savinho into the doggy. Past the doggy with great skill. Savinho. Bernardo. Ivan Toney rocks one. Right down the middle at Vicario. Through that corner to Vardiol. What a ball. Vardiol. Pull it back. Ivan Toney off the heels of Van de Ven. And behind for a corner. Rodri to take it. Rodri in. Toney in there with a header. And Ivan Toney up and over the bar. And Kulusevski. And Ruben Diaz in on Solanke. And Kulusevski. Vardiol can't win it back in time. Vardiol, good challenge by Vardiol. Do not blow that whistle, referee. Joško Vardiol. Vardiol for City. He blows the whistle as we attack. Full time, a 1-0 defeat to Spurs, and the title is done. Dead and buried. Manchester City give it their all, but no Haaland, no De Bruyne. We've missed them massively. And a 1-0 defeat at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, another defeat at this ground again, which has been cursed for City, means the title race is absolutely over. And I don't think there's any way back. Even if the 5 points clears to Liverpool win the league table, win the league title, the top of the table. We tried. But 5 in a row was too much. Well, Liverpool did draw with Fulham. Fulham held them to a draw, but it did not matter for Manchester City. 6 points clear at top of the table with 1 game to go. We need to make sure we win that last game of the season against West Ham and finish in 2nd place. But congratulations on Liverpool. With 1 game remaining, we don't take them to the final day of the season. Liverpool are Premier League champions. Well, as you noticed in today's episode, there's a bit of rumblings behind the scenes around Nathan Ake, and apparently Nathan Ake is ready to leave Man City this summer. He's unhappy with game time, despite playing quite a lot of games for us. He's not been playing incredibly well, to be honest with you, despite being one of my favourites in the team. And Ake is ready to leave Manchester City this summer. We do need to sit down and have a talk with a lot of players. Nathan Ake is just one of many players we need to talk to about their future. But that is something that Sky Sports are rumbling on. Maybe it's been agent-fed that Nathan Ake wants to leave Manchester City. And that would mean we do need to start looking at possibly centre-backs in the transfer market if Ake was to leave the club. That's going to end today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, the Premier League title race is over. We're out of the Premier League, but we've got the FA Cup final and the Champions League yet to play for. And I think we can come away still with 2 major trophies this season before heading into the FIFA Club World Cup. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And please do consider joining the We Are City Members Club for extended and early access to all our content, especially these videos. And we'll see you guys next time.